would I rather be a 16-year-old student in Canada or in Flanders? And I would say, so far, from what I know, and I'm still learning, I have a couple more months to learn. I think I would rather be a 16-year-old student in Canada than in Flanders. Particularly the interests, if I'm thinking about what it's like for a student with a migration background, and because our focus is on poverty, there's a connection between poverty and migration, of course. So for an immigrant or refugee student, Canada's context is so different than Belgium. So in some ways it's unfair to compare because we have very tightly controlled immigration policies and specific categories through which people can enter. People need to apply for immigration prior to coming to Canada, and they need to meet certain criteria in order to be accepted as an immigrant. So on the one hand, the comparison feels unfair to me. But in Canada, and each province has quite well-developed settlement programs in schools for students, particularly immigrants and refugees, language schools. There's quite a lot of effort, although it's not enough, I would say, but quite a lot of effort put into helping newcomers adjust and helping newcomers learn the language, gain access to the labor market. And that's also true in schools. There's quite a lot of effort put into integration, which is a contested concept, but integrating students into schools. And our education system is also very, very different. It's a much more centralized system. So I think services and opportunities for immigrants and refugees in particular, and perhaps lower class white Canadian students, is, I think there are more opportunities perhaps in Canada than in Flanders.